great names. What is that, Dutch? Super. Let's do this. Percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Let's see what we got. First off, in the future, robots will do everything for us, except blank. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, the worst vehicle to drag race in. And vote. Next prompt, a really crappy nude calendar, The Men of Blank. Okay, vote. Coming up next, a fun trick to pull with your identical twin is to switch places during blank. Vote away. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Round two is here, so let's double the points and bonuses, shall we? Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Cards on the table. Prompt number one is a great name for a real estate agent. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next is what the California raisins do for work now. Get to voting. Moving on, something David Schwimmer probably repeats to himself every day. Okay, vote. Next on the list, finding money in an old pair of pants is great, but what's even better is discovering blank. Ready, set, vote! Round 2 is now complete. Let's see where we landed. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Follow these word lash instructions. Medal winning quips. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bring out the silver and gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Oh.
Schmitty here. My trick knee is acting up again, which means there's a quiplash a brewing. I don't want to make this weird, but one of you is my secret crush. I know, try not to freak out. Here's round one. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winner's bonuses at stake. Go! All right, let's have a look. Number one on the list, a bad way to make friends with your new next-door neighbor. Okay, select your favorite quip. Next in line, what would happen if you removed all of Johnny Depp's many scarves? Vote on your devices. Next, the worst thing to write in the tip section of a check. Put in your votes. Next one, what the filling of a deviled egg should be called. It's voting time. That's it for round one. Let's bring up the scoreboard. Round two is pulling into the station with double the points and bonuses. Time for the big reveal. The first prompt is how you can spot a counterfeit Rolex. Okay, pick your favorite. Okay, next one. A terrible reply to the text, "You up?" Time to vote. Up next, warning, the government allows school lunches to contain up to 4% blank. Vote now. Next on the list, in the near future, scientists will discover that dinosaurs actually blink. Vote away. That's it for round 2. Let's see those scores. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Come up with the phrase this acronym stands for. We're ready to look. Let's give out some medals. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Show me the silver and the gold. Let's see what the medals to points exchange rate is these days. That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
wake up. Welcome to Trivia Night. You don't have time for rules. You're in a hurry to die. Let's go. First question. I believe in shooting the messenger, so who should I kill? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Welcome to the killing floor. We're going to play chalices. There are 4 chalices. Half of them are poisoned. Pick a chalice to drink from. You wouldn't believe how many Renaissance fairs I had to go to get all these chalices. The drinks have been drunk. Now let's see what everyone drank. This is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. And you're dead. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. Here at Trivia Murder Party, we believe even the deceased should have a chance to succeed. And here's how everyone stacks up early in the game. But you're all number 1 to me. Let's try another one. In mathematics, what does I stand for? Who said this? Which means only you. I have a surprise for you. Welcome back to the killing floor. Please take off your shoes. Let's play the finger cutting game. Fingers are overrated, right? Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. It's so easy. Just don't squirm. Commence cutting. We do have fun here. Here's the scoreboard again. I feel like you're getting the basic pattern of the game now. Let's try another one. What's the name of the ring the Pope wears? Who picked this one? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Now I'd like you to make some art, and none of that Picasso nonsense. A video game character. Draw this thing the best you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. Pick the drawing that makes you go, oh, hell no. The votes are in. It's time to punish the artist. The art world is really cutthroat. I hope the dead players know that they're my favorite. I love the ghosts. Let's try this again. What are you getting when you order nori at a Japanese restaurant? picked this one. Too easy. I've got more questions for you. Not that I would know, LOL, but... in golf, what's an eagle? Who said this? One of you is still alive. Let's play a game. Looks like someone wants to spin the loser wheel. Sorry, I guess the instructions were confusing. Spin it. Yeah, baby, now that's how you spin the loser wheel. Well, you had a fair shot. It just didn't work out. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Diet Coke ingredients. Tap on each answer that... Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. A ghost is right on your tail. Watch out! The Jungle Book animals. I'm going to have to punish my writers. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Island nations. Your friend! Better get away fast. Carnivorous dinosaurs. So much blood! Here's another one. Shades of purple. So many kills! Here's another one. Hercules' labors. Kill your friend and come back to life. It's the only way. Flightless birds. Another life swap. Academy Award for Best Original Song. deserts. So much blood! Too slow! So sad. Red wine. Another round? Sure, it feels good to be wanted. You hear that, Dad? Somebody likes me. Whoops, I keep forgetting. He's been dead for years now. Okay, first question. Let's start things off with a picture question. I've been reading Marie Kondo's book, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. It's very helpful. I'm in the process of purging everything in my house that doesn't bring me joy when I touch it. I'm definitely keeping this picture. I mean, how could you look at this pic and not have a huge grin? Totes adorbs. That said, I could probably get rid of some of these bodies that have been piling up around here. I'm such a pack rat. But am I really going to use any of these bodies for anything, like, ever? No. Anyway, did you notice? What number only appears once in the picture? And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you! Welcome to the killing floor. What a mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art, and it was really expensive. The blood, I mean. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Okay, we have a little time, so let me give you my puppy chow recipe. In a saucepan, melt the chocolate. Add peanut butter and mix until smooth. Remove from heat, add cereal, and stir until coated. Pour powdered sugar and cereal into large plastic bag and shake until well coated. Serve and enjoy. Anyway, reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. The person who is furthest from the pattern will die. Here's that art again. Now it's time to show your work. You deserve this. And now, the scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scareboard. Dang it. I messed up the joke. Just forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard. Oh, and let's check out the audience score. Nice score, audience. FYI, that was sarcasm. Alright, next question. The Miracle on Ice happened during which Winter Olympics? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience, too. And the correct answer is... this. The rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. Welcome back to the killing floor. Good news! It's fighting time! You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you can grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I'll still punish someone. So make sure someone gets hurt. Make your choices. And hey... Okay, let's take in the damage. Yeah, I thought you were a goner. Attacking someone and not killing them is real weak. Punishment for you. You can see the full explanation of the tiebreaker rules over on my website. I could, really use the traffic. I should utilize social media better. But I can't. I don't know how. My Twitter account has like 8 followers. Half of them have eggs as avatars. Social media is tough. How do people do it? I've tried Hootsuite. You guys use Hootsuite? God, that doesn't work. Anyway, check out my website. That would be great. Another peek at the scores. Alright, next question. This question was inspired by some wonderful bed and breakfast spots. What is the nickname for residents of northern Michigan? And the correct answer is this one. You're in for a treat. Oh boy, everybody loves math. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. All the other players will be playing along too. And if any of them do better than you, I'll have to punish you. Let's go! Math, 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 math! Four, 6, 3, 10, 93, 9. Isn't that so annoying? You know how numbers work, right? Well, time's running out. You got mathed! Did that sound cool? It sounded better in my head. Anyway. It's gotta hurt that other players thought, hey, I might as well try to kill you. Why not? We're down to 1 player already? I haven't seen a derailment that bad since the time I set up my nephew's train set. Okay, here's the plan. If you can survive the next 2 questions, I'll power up the final round and open the escape door. How about this? The philosopher Vatsyayana wrote what ancient book? Who picked this one? Only a ghost got it wrong. Very good. Here's another one. Okay, you can stop begging. I finally have a Ziggy question. What's the name of Ziggy's pet cat in the comic strip of the same name? Who said this? Lame. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. Here's your first category. The Price is Right games. Tap on each answer that fits, then press Submit. Let's see the right answers. Space for every right answer. countries that have green in their flag. Here comes the next question. Shellfish. The ghosts are catching up! Can you stay out of the shadows? Western African countries. Here's another one. Family Feud hosts. The darkness approaches. Hosts of the View. And you're out of here. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria. I don't like that at all. Films released in 3D. This is so exciting! Types of cheese. Good. Now escape before the others catch you. American Idol winners. So many kills. Tom Riddle's Horcruxes. Another life swap. Human bones.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie, and I can't wait to lose all respect for you. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as pizza slices you've had this week. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as times you've been pulled over for speeding. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. The faker has been found. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you've ever been on a skateboard. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Talking is allowed and encouraged. It'll help you find that faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you like games. games. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third Hands of Truth task now. The task was, raise your hand if you have a hairy butt. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to choose which type of task. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make your dance floor face. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Voting together is encouraged, but don't forget, you get points for voting for the faker no matter what. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you'd have at a NASCAR race. Vote for the faker now. Everybody voted for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third face value task now. And the task was, make the face you'd have watching a baby be born. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And the votes were for... You found the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. Something that should never be done naked. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Everyone suspects that is indeed the faker.
Welcome to Quiplash. I'm Schmitty, your host with the moist. I may have misread that. I want all of you to loosen up and just have fun out there. But be funny. This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Let's see what we got. First one, the title of the shortest book ever written. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next, what a lazy cowboy names his horse. Vote now. Moving on, an idea for a really weird business. Rent a blank. Vote away. Next prompt. The worst excuse for ditching your date. It's voting time. Next on the list, a good sign your dog wears your clothes when you're not home. And vote. And next is what the hare did with his life after losing to the tortoise. Vote on your devices. Round one is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Round two time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Let's see those quips. Starting things off, why is that guy yelling in the painting The Scream? Okay, everybody pick your favorite. Next in the hopper, the worst interrogation would have a good cop, a bad cop, and a blank cop. Time to vote. Up next, a street sign you would expect to see in Ireland. Put in your votes. And next, a warning that should come with spray-on cheese. Get to voting. Next in line, the worst person to be on a plane with would constantly blank. Ready, set, vote! Next one, the most common item in the Lost and Found box in hell. Okay, vote. Round 2 is through. Let's see what it did to the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. Okay, soak it in. In this round, you've got 3 medals to give to your 3 favorite quips: gold, silver, and bronze. Choose wisely. All right, let's see where those medals went. Bronze. Bring out the silver. And finally, gold. Let's melt those medals down for points. And we're finished. Show me those final scores. Schmitty here. Please stay seated until the game comes to a complete stop. I've already come up with a mnemonic to remember all your names, and it is filthy. Let's get started. Time for round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Clock's running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Let's take a look. Up first, what the S stands for in Ulysses S. Grant. Next up, a lame thing to say before your big drag race. Ready, set, vote! Your next prompt is, assign your Roomba may be sentient. Coming up next, the name of a lingerie store for bears. Moving on, a good use for an old CD tower. Next on deck, an alternate name for meatloaf. Put in your votes. Round one's done. Let's see who's in the lead. On to round two, where... almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. All right, let's have a look. Our first prompt is a good name for a band whose lead singer is a goat. Next in line, a good reason to give a restaurant a 0-star review. Next up, the only thing you can remember from inside the womb. It's voting time. Next one, the quickest way to rid yourself of a tapeworm. Vote away. Next prompt. You know you're going crazy when you hear the Rice Krispies say blank. Time to vote. Round two's at an end. Let's sneak a peek at the scoreboard. It's round three, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Complete this word lash task. We're ready to look. Let's give out some medals. right, let's see who earned those medals. Silver. And gold. Great, let me just turn those medals into points for you. That's the game. Let's see the final scores.